Hello, Keith. Here's a little bit of the adjustment of the alignment for the shaft. As you can see here, with these bolts here loosened, there's two on the other side, the motor can twist back and forth. And so you want to line it up. You have to push it back a little bit. You want to line it up so there's a small gap in here so you can get the shaft and everything in. And then you can move this back and forth like this until it's fairly straight. And as you can see, you can move that around until it's pretty straight. And then when it's straight like that, then you can tighten up those four bolts right here, here, and here, and here. And that's for the lining it up in this direction here. I guess you call that the X direction. Okay, and now on this side down here, if you can tell, take this all the way up. See, it's a little bit, and this, before we've got it lined up here, there's a little gap down at the bottom, which means that the motor has to come up a little bit. So what we do, the motor twists up a little bit, it'll come in flat. So what we'll end up doing is we'll end up taking washers and sticking them underneath here, obviously through the bolt hole, and that usually lines it up. So normally when we line up we'll line up this shaft here straight. So we will first line it up back and forth. I guess you can call that in the X and Y direction, like moving it back and forth this way. And then we'll line it up in the Z direction here by putting essentially a shim, but we use a washer, and most of them have a washer underneath the footing right here. Because of the motors, the brackets here not always being the same, that's why we have to shim them. The question on the guys in that's not the problem with the guys in Sweden. Something's happening to this bracket right here. It's either slid out of these two, so it's slid like this. Let's see if we can. I mean, it could have been slid completely off so that it's sitting like this, way off and off to the side. But it's still, I don't think that's the problem. I think it actually is underneath here where something has happened to the bottom of that bracket right there. And that's why we need pictures from the side here to see exactly what had happened there. Okay? I hope that answers your questions, and I'm not a movie star. Okay? Bye-bye.